You want the Jordan 12 Flu games for retail? Well, I'm going to show you the best sites to buy these on, and just a heads up, some of these places will allow you to get them under retail. Before we get started, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, it does help a lot. First up, we have sneakers, and I'm going to be honest with you, this is probably the worst place to buy them. Why? One, they don't reward you. You never get discounts on their shoes, they don't have a rewards program, and since this is a GR release, those who don't know what that means general release. That means they're going to be in a lot of stores. We don't buy on sneakers for these because we want them under retail. But when they do drop on sneakers, they'll be $210 on March 1st. That's this Saturday coming up at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It will be a Leo draw. One good thing about Leos is if your size sells out, you can go back in for another size and try to hit. I've done it multiple times and others have too. Now, the weird thing about sneakers right now is they have men's at 210. Then if you scroll down, they just have little kids and your toddlers. I don't know where GS is at because other websites have them. Surely they will load later on this week. But once again, we ran the early stock for sneakers and it is looking limited. Now this can always update. I'm sure there's gonna be a bunch of stock numbers on social media, but wait until they get closer to actual drop date because that's when they get the most accurate. Next up, and probably the best and most consistent place to buy will be JD Sports and Finish Line. Now they're gonna be doing exclusive access and first come, first serve. So they're giving you a bunch of chances and they have one of the best rewards programs in the game. The first exclusive access they will do will be for in-store. You can do this on both app and the desktop. I run both of them because it gives me a better chance. Because sometimes my app is just stuck in that queue. I know some of you guys can relate. You're just waiting and waiting and waiting. Now, for in-store exclusive access, what happens is if you secure the size you want, you go pick up on drop date. So on Saturday, March 1st, you go in-store to grab them. You're not actually going in-store to put this raffle in. Then on Wednesday, February 26th will be the ship to me option. I don't like this one as much, but it still secures your pair. What happens is if you secure this, they ship out to you on drop day. What I've been noticing here recently though, they do charge you right away, so just a heads up if you're not prepared for that. Men's pairs will most likely be 1,000 status points, and best part is you can use a discount on both of these if you do it correctly. And don't worry, if this confuses you in any way, I'll be showing a step-by-step process in a voice chat and Kick, so if you're in there, make sure you show up to that. And then on Saturday, March 1st, they're going to be doing first come, first serve. This will happen at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can see the images are coming soon. Don't worry, they will update. I know some people have been already reaching out like, oh, I don't see exclusive access. Are you sure it's going to happen? Yes, this is a GR. It's going to be a huge event. I recommend you get them lined up early because, man, I think people are going to go crazy for this sneaker. Next up, we have Hibbett Sports, one of my favorite places as well because they also allow you to do raffles and first come, first serve. They're doing both an in-store and delivery raffle. Their first come, first serve system is so amazing because we have something called the Hibbett method. I've been running the Hibbett method for the last 3-4 years now, and it does not fail me. Now, there's a couple new steps to it which have made it a little bit more complex, but if you get it down, it is so good. Now, the raffles are open now. Might as well enter while you're watching this video so it doesn't close out and you miss your chance. One cool thing about Hibbett is if you have rewards, because shopping with them, like I say, shop at these websites that give you rewards, you can actually stack them. I've seen people get $50, $60, $70 off their shoes, and I'm like, oh my gosh, why are people not shopping here? That's why I say for all these GR releases, stay far away from sneakers. You're not getting rewarded for it. Go for these. Now, the raffles open now, then come on Saturday. It'll be at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can see launching soon right here. It gives you all those details, and you can run the Hibbett method on the initial release date. Now, I know some of you guys don't know what the Hibbett method is. I've been asked a lot of times. Once again, if you need help with this, I have a full guide for it linked for you down below. Next up, we have DSG. The one thing I hate about this website is they no longer do wristbands. That's how I was able to talk with the whole sneaker community here in Indianapolis. Absolutely loved it. We would go, we'd hang out in line, we'd freeze outside in the cold seasons, but they don't do that anymore, and they've made it easy and boring on the app. So what you need to do right now is go download the DSG app. And if you want, let me scroll down. You can scan this to download if it'll show up on your phone right now, or just go on your app store and look up DSG and you can get this downloaded. You will enter the draw. They'll do both in-store and delivery. Delivery may not be active on every single drop, but usually it is. I recommend you do in-store again because DSG's reward program is very similar to Hibbett. You can stack those rewards up to get 40, 50, 60 bucks off if you're shopping here. One thing I always recommend for all these points, because people ask me, yo, how am I supposed to build them? If you have a family, if you have friends and they want to go shop and they're not in the shoe game, give them your rewards account and just have that add up. People do that all the time for places like JD Sports, Hibbett, and DSG. Now, they'll also be dropping first come, first serve online. Their online release method's a little crazy. We utilize the DSG monitor. That's a 24/7 monitor, so if they do load, we can see them, we can add them to cart real quick, and we check out with no problem. That's kind of how we've been hitting restocks for the Jordan 5 Black Metallics on DSG, and it's going to be very similar with this one as well. Then we're moving over to Foot Locker. For me personally, I don't use Foot Locker. I haven't even logged into my account for a long time because of all the issues that they give, but I know some people absolutely love this website. They allow FLX points. I don't know how they're allowing you to do discounts on shoes. I don't know if they're being picky, but I know FLX points now can be used for rewards and discounts on the shoes. So if you're doing that, check it out. they also allow you with the extra boost. A lot of people ask me, yo, how many extra boosts should I be putting on each one of these? Well, I think it's kind of like the law of diminishing returns. I think after a certain point, it doesn't really help. I've seen some people hit with one boost on the account and then someone else put like 20 or 30 and still take an L. It really depends the stock allocated for your location, but the raffle is open right now, and don't even try to do first come, first serve online. The only way that you'll hit online as a manual user is after the release when they restock, if you have access to Foot Locker monitors, because that's where you can start to check out, but on initial, the website is just absolutely cooked. I know a lot of you guys just want to go first come, first serve in their stores, but they are all going raffles. They know how crazy this event's going to be. I don't expect to see any first come, first serve at these major retailers, but I'm coming up on some websites that may actually do so. Now, those are the best websites that are allowing you rewards. And that's some of you guys like, well, I don't even care about rewards. I just want the shoe. Well, there's a couple other places too. We have Shoe Palace. As you can see, they're loading them up. They're most likely going to have an in-store raffle on Tuesday all day long. So if you have a Shoe Palace in your area, I would check it out. Just follow them on social media. They'll keep you up to date. Snipes will be getting these too. I don't like Shoe Palace and Snipes because they charge a crazy amount of shipping on their pairs, and that's why I don't go to these, but these are two websites that'll have them. Then you have places like DTLR, all the Shopify websites. Once again, there's going to be a lot of places dropping these because it is a GR release. And really, if you want to know the full list, like what I watch is if you have access to Shopify monitors, they will just pull all the way through here. That's kind of what I was referring to throughout this video. We got Shopify monitors, Dick's Sporting Goods monitors, just in case like they restock, like right there. There's an example today of the Jordan 5. So you just never know if they're going to go through here. But once again, I'm going to focus on all the websites that are going to give me rewards. I'm not paying shipping for the most part. Now, one thing I do want to say, JD Sports and Finish Line, if they charge you shipping, there's a little trick for you guys. You can actually email their support, and it may not happen the first time, but I would email their support over and over and over and over again until they get annoyed of you. Then you can get that shipping price off. We've done it multiple times. There's plenty of people doing that, so do not get charged for shipping on JD Sports and Finish Line. It says on their website, over X amount, you get free shipping. Make sure they honor it. Don't let them say, oh, this is a hype item, so we're not doing free shipping. Nah. Keep on messaging their people because you will end up getting it to a point where you're going to have a representative that doesn't know because, you know, they probably have a bunch of representatives in the email center. So there's like, okay, we'll refund it to your account. I'm telling you it works because we've done it multiple times. Now, a few things from sneakers themselves. I know everybody's wondering, hey, is there going to be a shock drop for sneakers? What's going on? Well, there's no shock drop because they're actually loaded. Does that mean there won't be a sneakers pass? No, we may end up seeing a sneakers pass. It's not confirmed at the moment. If this does happen, don't worry. I will send you a text for this. As always, every major release or any special release that goes out, I send out text messages. It's super simple. It helps a lot. I know a lot of you guys are very busy. Even on weekend releases, we have busy lives. So I send out a text. What I recommend people do, set a different ringtone for our SMS text so they know it's important because you guys check those text messages a lot more than other notifications, and I just want to make sure you're good to go. The Flu Game Jordan 12s, like I said, they're going to be limited. People want them. The demand is there. Don't make the same mistake you did on the Jordan 5 Black Metallics where you were just waiting. It's going to be easy. I'm just going to buy them on sneakers. No big deal. Now, Jordan 5 Black Metallics, they're over $300. Now moving on to the aftermarket because this is what everybody wants to know. What are they going to do? Are they going to perform that well? Personally, for me, this is what's going to go down. I think people are just going to rely on sneakers and they're going to be really upset come drop day and they take it out. What that leads to is FOMO buying. A lot of people are like, what is FOMO buying? FOMO buying is fear of missing out, so they will spend the top dollar because they need that shoe. I think they're going to hold very, very well. But my game plan, if I do grab multiple pairs of these, which I plan to, and a lot of you guys are doing the exact same thing, I'm going to get multiple pairs, I'm going to sell them day of, and I'm going to move on from the release. I'm doing this, you know, a lot of people are like, oh, I hate resellers, but the way I look at it, man, and I say this to a lot of people, if you want to wear the Flu Game 12s, sell a couple pairs, and you get your pair for free, you have $0 out of the pocket. What I do is, I flip my shoes, and then I buy shoes that I actually want. You know, that's why I take advantage because someone else is going to do it. Why not you do it, get the pairs you want for free, and that's how it goes. So I know some people are going to hate me for saying that, but I'm just going to be real because, you know, some of the favorite people that you know that even talk bad about resellers, just know this, they're also reselling their shoes. They just want to hate and they won't admit it to you, and I'm just going to be real with you because that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be selling them, getting shoes that I want, and moving on. We have so many good GRs. That's what I plan to do this year. Now, hopefully this did help you out. This was a very raw take when it comes to my videos. I typically edit them up and move them around a lot and do all the edits for you guys. Let me know, did you like this raw take? I may start doing this for GRs just so I can show you the websites and it's a little bit easier for you guys to understand, and hopefully this does get the point across on why it's so important to go and get the rewards and the discounts and all those. So let me know what you thought of this video style down below. Once again, if you need help in any way, I have kicked link down below for you guys. We're gonna be doing a voice chat to make sure you understand how this works. I'm giving you a step-by-step process to make sure you actually grab these. 2, you get stock numbers. As always, every major release you get stock numbers. We already have the early stock posted for you. 3, you get an amazing community community. It is more than just a group. If you're kicked, let us know down below. How do you like the community? It's very busy, it's very active, and it's a lot of fun. We'd love to have you on the team, and I want to make sure that you're starting to get all these shoes for retail because 2025 is going to be insane. Once again, guys, if you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It does mean a lot. We're on our way to 100K. I got to see that next name. We need that YouTube plaque. We're going to make it happen. And as I mentioned before, Nice and Bright, that is my coffee company. I have some links for that down below too. You can use code FLU for 50% off because we are liquidating inventory to get into a 3PL to allow faster and better shipping for you guys. Thank you all for always showing love on this channel. I appreciate you guys. And once again, just let me know what you thought about this video style if you made it this far into the video. But that's it for me. I'm out of here. Peace and good luck.